Hey guys, it's the Serious Cat here. So far, Mulan has been on the news a lot. My YouTube channel is filled with Mulan review videos, and hence the reason why I went to Google to find out what's the juice. And well, it's a mess. But I wonder, what happened to the great live-action movies of Disney? Okay, I get it. Disney makes bad live-action movies, and whatever this is. But why exactly does Mulan anger people so much? Well, let's look at the movie together, shall we? Before we start, I want to say a few things. Mulan is one of my favorite animation characters. Hua Mulan's story was told through the ballad of Mulan, a Chinese female warrior that lived between 420 and 589 CE. However, many believed that she was fictional. But fictional or not, she is still a role model and an inspiration to everyone. There has been several other stories written based on the ballad of Mulan. Each versions have their own story and ending. And in 1998, Disney took the Mulan story and made their own version of it as an animation. As a kid back then, I used to rewatch Mulan over and over and over again. Mulan 1998 animation was done so well, it really captured the spirit of a young warrior that would not surrender to circumstances. We will talk more about that later in the video. I personally did not think Mulan needed a live-action remake because in 2009, Chinese directors Jingo Ma and Wei Dong had made a Mulan movie called Rise of a Warrior. It is a Chinese spoken movie. The character Hua Mulan was played by my favorite Chinese actor Wei Zhao. You might know her from the famous TV series My Fair Princess.
Well, that was fun. You ready to give up now, or do you want more?
Who do you think you are? You gotta get him with you. Duckling!
Who else wants to talk?
Oh.
Honestly, the movie was so great. It was darker and more tragic than the Disney version. Of course, there was no magic, no speaking dragons in the movie, so you get to understand why and how Mulan fought with her bravery and strength. And you will get to see how strict the rules were and how women were really perceived back in those days. It is not at all a Disney feel movie where everything gets a happy ending. I highly recommend everyone to go find that movie and watch it. Now to the new Disney Mulan live-action remake. Before the movie had a chance to come to the big screen, a virus caused by 5G towers hit, which means that it might be long before Disney can release it to make back the money that they spent on it. It was a total of $200 million. $200 million, okay? To give you an idea, you know that movie with God of Hammers? It had a budget of $180 million. Even the first Avengers movie only had a budget of $220 million. Not too far from Mulan. So, of course, Disney executives were having a meeting for a solution to overcome the situation and try to earn back them dollars. And Disney Premier Plus is what they came up with. So yes, you need to pay an extra $29.99 to watch Mulan on top of your Disney Plus subscription, and it is the price for just Mulan. If Disney release any other movie under Premier Access, you will have to pay more dollars. That alone had me go,
Boo! You stink!
On top of that, Disney had not done their homework carefully, and they filmed the movie near 10 internment camps and 5 prisons in Xinjiang region in China, where it is believed to have locked up 1 million Muslims against their will for re-education. And Disney even directly thanked a number of Chinese Communist Party entities in Xinjiang in their ending credits. And on top of that, people started a boycott Mulan hashtag because actress Liu Yifei openly supported Hong Kong police in the protests of Hong Kong people who have been fighting for their freedom from the evil. I can't really speak for Hong Kong people because I know that there are Hong Kongese that support the protests and those that are not. But I am against Chinese government trying to take away Hong Kong freedom. So you can see the situation is extremely bad for Disney's publicity already. It doesn't really help that the movie is equally bad. This movie has given me a lot of
What the fuck?
I was watching it. First of all, they decided to make the characters speak English. The poster for actor recruitment must have looked like this. Which leads to this problem.
It is her skill that leads the Roran army to victory.
Yep, everyone sounds dead in this movie, including Mulan. They speak like their souls have been taken away by Chinese government. And the emperor is speaking like he is constipated and angry at the same time.
Here's my decree. We'll build a mighty army. Every family will supply one man.
They have also taken away the incredible songs from the original that made it so great and memorable. The songs from the animation tells the story without telling the story. It expressed the feelings of the characters. It was fun and sing-alongable. When Mulan finds out about the matchmaker, she looks like she is about to shit and says this.
Yes. It is best. I will bring honor to us all.
When the Mulan in the animation was about to go to the matchmaker, she was annoyed, but still cheerful and joyful.
Ancestors, hear my plea. Help me not to make a fool of me, and to not uproot my family tree. Keep my father standing tall.
She was ready to bring honor to the family through marriage. And of course, the song of this particular scene, Honor to Us All, a song that Mulan sings when she is getting ready to see the matchmaker. And then when she failed, she sings Reflection, a song about discovering true self and the struggle with fulfilling family duties. Yep, they are gone. Instead, they write boring and cringy dialogues with bad editing and story transition. Oh, and also Mushu is now replaced by a 3D kite in the shape of a phoenix. Phoenix is called Feng Huang in Chinese. Feng is used for male bird and Huang for female. However, the distinction between gender of the phoenix is no longer made and instead blurred into a feminine entity. Feng Huang is often paired with a dragon like yin and yang. In Western culture, phoenix means rebirth, but in Chinese culture, it has more depth. It is a symbol of virtue, duty, propriety, credibility, and mercy. Dragon, on the other hand, is a symbol of luck, power, nobility. In this case, a phoenix would be a better symbol to represent Mulan's spirit. However, the movie failed to explain the deep meaning behind the phoenix. The phoenix in Mulan does nothing. It has no significance in the movie. It doesn't help Mulan fight, it doesn't talk, it doesn't give Mulan strength either. If it was taken out of the movie, it would not affect anything. It almost feels like it is symbolized for rebirth, of when Mulan starts accepting the fact that she is a girl, or they simply choose the phoenix because female empowerment? I don't even know who writes and directs this movie. So bad. During the movie, Chi is spoken about a lot.
If you had such a daughter, her chi, the boundless energy of life itself, speaking through her every motion.
But it never goes into details of how Chi actually works, and why the main bad guy can shapeshift with Chi, and why others can't. If you've watched lots of Chinese kung fu movies like me, you know that with Qi, you can fight with some kind of magic, you can fly by swinging your legs and even more. But in this movie, it is a lame excuse to give Mulan OP kung fu power. The movie opens with Mulan chasing a chicken and doing some girl flip and master kung fu shit while breaking other people's property without even apologizing for it.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
During the course of the movie, we will be reminded endless of times that bringing women to camp is a dishonor, or woman is not supposed to fight like men, or that courageous woman is a joke. So we should hate men. Men are idiots. They do not respect women. Women are warriors. Women are stronger. And Mulan has to hide her chi, because only woman has chi. At the end, she ended up fighting with a witch who told her to be her true self. And then she took off her armor, ran into the battle as a woman. Let me be clear about why this is so wrong. Mulan replaced her crippled dad in the army, but she doesn't really focus on that reason. Instead, she is torn inside because she has to hide the fact that she is a girl. So she has to tell people she is a girl? Even if that will result in her and potentially her family's death. But she doesn't care, right? Because female empowerment. Yep, that's it. That's the message of the story. This toxic feminism propaganda is what Disney comes up with. They replaced a caring, brave, hardworking, willing to sacrifice for others Mulan with a propaganda woman is best Mulan. Who the hell wrote this? Overall, this Mulan is just another moody teen that is OP and thinks she is right all the time. Oh, and also Yip Man had retired as a kung fu teacher and becomes a general now that also teaches kung fu. He doesn't really do anything in this movie. Again, he just stands around and play the part because he has a part in it. He's just simply there to move the story along. But yeah, he's not Mulan's love interest anymore. Actually, Mulan doesn't really have a love interest in this one because female empowerment? And this is our main villain. One looks stoned and the other one looks like a stoned Jason Momoa. One is a witch and she can shapeshift and do magic because of magical chi that nobody else has. Yay! I'm very convinced she is one of the early mutants. And the other one wears mask because corona. Oh, no. It's gone. Never mind. You remember the falcon that the main bad guy has in Mulan animation? Yeah, it's a witch in this one. Basically, she can just shapeshift into a bird, go inside the palace and kill the emperor. Because she is the only person with magical abilities for some reason. And the end. But because Disney has to make money, so yeah, 2 hours long. But the bad writing, directing and acting in this movie backfired so hard on Disney. Well, I guess that's what happened when you sell your soul to China and toxic feminism.